Warning sign number 1. You're always tired, even after a full night's sleep. Let's start with something we've all felt at some point: fatigue that just won't quit. You sleep for 7 or 8 hours, but when you wake up, you still feel like you could crawl right back into bed. Your energy's low, you're dragging through the day, and by afternoon, you're reaching for that third cup of coffee or a sugary snack just to keep going. Sound familiar? If this is you, your diet might be the culprit, and it's a big red flag that it's aging you faster. When we talk about energy, we're really talking about how our bodies turn food into fuel. If your diet is heavy on processed foods, think white bread, sugary cereals, or those tempting drive-through meals, it's like putting cheap gas in a fancy car. It might run but not well. These foods cause your blood sugar to spike and crash, leaving you exhausted. Plus, they're often low in the nutrients your cells need to produce steady energy, like B vitamins, iron, and magnesium. I remember a time when I was grabbing bagels and cream cheese for breakfast every morning. Quick, easy, delicious, right? But by 10 a.m. I was yawning through my to-do list. It wasn't until I started paying attention to my diet that I realized those refined carbs were zapping my energy instead of boosting it. Another sneaky issue? Dehydration. A lot of us don't drink enough water, and even mild dehydration can make you feel sluggish. As we age, our bodies don't signal thirst as clearly, so you might not even realize you're running low. And if your diet includes a lot of salty snacks or processed foods, that can dehydrate you further, making fatigue worse. Chronic tiredness isn't just annoying, it's a sign your body's under stress. When you're low on energy, your cells aren't getting the support they need to repair and renew. That can lead to faster wear and tear on your body, from dull skin to weaker muscles. Plus, fatigue makes it harder to stay active, manage stress, or even enjoy life, which can take a toll on your mental and emotional health. Here's the good news: you can turn this around with some simple tweaks. First, focus on eating balanced meals that combine complex carbs, protein, and healthy fats. For example, swap that morning bagel for oatmeal topped with berries and a sprinkle of nuts. The fiber in oats keeps your blood sugar steady, the protein in nuts keeps you full, and the fats give you long-lasting energy. Second, load up on nutrient-rich foods that fight fatigue. Dark leafy greens like spinach are packed with iron and magnesium. Eggs and lean meats are great for B vitamins. And don't skip fruits like bananas or oranges. They're natural energy boosters thanks to their potassium and vitamin C. Third, make water your best friend. Aim for at least 8 glasses a day, and if plain water feels boring, add a slice of lemon or cucumber for a little pizzazz. A trick I love is keeping a water bottle on my desk or in my car. It's a constant reminder to sip. Finally, cut back on refined sugars and processed carbs. Instead of cookies or soda for a pick-me-up, try a handful of almonds or a piece of fruit. It might take a week or two, but you'll start noticing you're not crashing midday anymore. One of our viewers, Linda from Ohio, shared in the comments that she was always tired, no matter how much she slept. She started swapping her morning muffin for a smoothie with spinach, banana, and Greek yogurt, and drinking more water throughout the day. Within a month, she said she felt like a new person. More energy, better mood, even her skin looked brighter. That's the power of small changes. Warning sign number 2, your skin looks dull, dry, or wrinkled. Let's move on to warning sign number 2. Your skin isn't looking as vibrant as it used to. Maybe it's dull, dry, or you're noticing more fine lines and wrinkles than you expected. As we hit our 40s, 50s, and beyond, our skin naturally changes, but if it's looking older than your years, your diet might be speeding up that process. Your skin is like a mirror of what's going on inside your body. If you're not eating the right foods, it shows. A diet high in sugar and unhealthy fats, like those found in fried foods or processed snacks, can cause inflammation and damage collagen, the protein that keeps your skin plump and elastic. Sugar, in particular, triggers a process called glycation, where it binds to collagen and makes it brittle, leading to wrinkles. I used to love my late-night ice cream habit. Chocolate fudge, anyone? But I started noticing my skin looked tired and patchy, even with a good skincare routine. It wasn't until I learned about inflammation that I connected the dots. Diets low in antioxidants, like vitamins A, C, and E, also starve your skin of the tools it needs to repair itself and fight off damage from the sun or pollution. Another factor? Not enough healthy fats. Omega-3 fatty acids found in foods like salmon and walnuts are like moisturizer for your skin from the inside out. If your diet's lacking these, your skin can get dry and flaky, making fine lines more noticeable. Your skin is your body's largest organ, and when it's not healthy, it's a sign your whole system is struggling. Inflammation from a poor diet doesn't just affect your skin, it can stress your heart, joints, and brain, accelerating aging across the board. Plus, dull skin can make you feel less confident, and that emotional toll adds up. First, cut back on sugar and processed foods. Instead of ice cream or candy, satisfy your sweet tooth with fruit like berries or a square of dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher. These are packed with antioxidants that protect your skin. Second, eat more colorful fruits and vegetables. Think carrots, sweet potatoes, and bell peppers for vitamin A, citrus fruits and strawberries for vitamin C, and spinach or kale for vitamin E. These nutrients help your skin repair and stay hydrated. A fun tip: try a rainbow plate challenge where you aim to eat 5 different colors of produce each day. Third, add healthy fats to your diet. Salmon, avocado, walnuts, and olive oil are fantastic for keeping your skin supple. I love drizzling olive oil over a salad or tossing avocado into my morning smoothie. It's so easy. Finally, stay hydrated. Water helps flush toxins and keeps your skin cells plump. If you're not a big water drinker, herbal teas or even broth-based soups count toward your fluid intake. My friend Susan, who's in her late 50s, was frustrated with how dry her skin looked, no matter how much moisturizer she used. She started eating more salmon and adding a daily salad with avocado and olive oil. After a few weeks, she texted me a selfie, glowing like she was 10 years younger. She said, "I didn't realize food could do this. It's amazing what a few tweaks can do." Warning sign number 3, your joints ache or feel stiff. Onto warning sign number 3, achy or stiff joints. If you're wincing when you get out of bed, struggling to open a jar, or feeling like your knees creak more than they used to, your diet could be playing a role. Joint pain isn't just a normal part of aging. It's often a sign that inflammation is taking a toll. Inflammation is a big player here, and certain foods are like fuel for the fire. Diets high in processed meats, like bacon or hot dogs, fried foods, or sugary drinks can increase inflammation in your body, making your joints feel sore and stiff. I used to think my occasional knee pain was just from getting older, but then I noticed it got worse after weekends of indulging in burgers and fries. Another issue is not getting enough anti-inflammatory nutrients. Omega-3s, which we talked about for skin, are also crucial for keeping your joints lubricated and flexible. Foods rich in antioxidants, like berries or leafy greens, help fight inflammation too. If your diet's low in these, your joints might be paying the price. Weight can also be a factor. Carrying extra pounds puts stress on your joints, especially your knees and hips. If your diet's high in calorie-dense, nutrient-poor foods, it's easier to gain weight without even realizing it. Inflamed joints don't just hurt, they limit your mobility, making it harder to stay active. And when you're less active, you lose muscle mass, your metabolism slows, and your overall health takes a hit. Chronic inflammation also stresses your heart and other organs, speeding up aging throughout your body. First, cut back on inflammatory foods. Limit red meat, processed meats, and fried foods. Instead of a burger, try a grilled chicken sandwich or a veggie-packed stir-fry. You don't have to give up flavor, just swap smarter. Second, eat more anti-inflammatory foods. Fatty fish like salmon or mackerel, walnuts, and flax seeds are rich in omega-3s. Berries, cherries, and dark leafy greens are antioxidant powerhouses. I love making a morning smoothie with blueberries, spinach, and a tablespoon of flaxseed. It's like a joint-soothing elixir. Third, watch portion sizes to maintain a healthy weight. Use smaller plates to naturally eat less, and fill half your plate with vegetables to stay full without overloading on calories. A trick I use is eating slowly and stopping when I'm about 80% full. It really helps. Finally, consider spices like turmeric and ginger. They're natural anti-inflammatories. Add a pinch of turmeric to soups or smoothies, or sip ginger tea in the afternoon. They're small additions with big benefits. One of our subscribers, Tom from Texas, wrote in saying his knees were so stiff he'd stopped playing golf, which he loved. He started eating more fish, cutting back on fried foods, and adding turmeric to his meals. 6 weeks later, he was back on the course, swinging easier and feeling great. He said, "I wish I'd known this years ago." It's never too late to start. Warning sign number 4. Your memory or focus isn't as sharp. Our final warning sign is one that can sneak up on you. Trouble with memory or focus. Maybe you're forgetting where you parked the car, struggling to concentrate at work, or feeling a bit foggy. As we age, some changes in memory are normal, but if your brain feels off more than usual, your diet might be to blame. Your brain is a hungry organ. It needs the right fuel to stay sharp. Diets high in sugar and unhealthy fats can harm your brain over time. Sugar spikes can impair blood flow to the brain, while trans fats, found in some processed snacks, are linked to cognitive decline. I used to snack on chips and soda during long workdays thinking it was harmless, but I noticed I couldn't focus as well by the afternoon. On the flip side, not getting enough brain-boosting nutrients can leave you foggy. Omega-3s, yes them again, are critical for brain health. So are antioxidants like vitamin E and flavonoids, found in berries and dark chocolate. B vitamins, especially B12, are also key, and as we age our bodies absorb B12 less efficiently, so diet becomes even more important. Dehydration plays a role here too. Even mild dehydration can impair your focus and memory, and many of us don't drink enough water as we get older. A foggy brain doesn't just make daily tasks harder. It's a sign your brain isn't getting the support it needs to stay healthy. Over time, poor diet can increase the risk of cognitive decline, making you feel older than you are. Plus, when you're not sharp, it's harder to stay engaged in life, which can affect your mood and relationships. First, cut back on sugar and trans fats. Check labels for partially hydrogenated oils in snacks like crackers or microwave popcorn, and swap them for healthier options like nuts or air-popped popcorn. Second, eat more brain-boosting foods. Fatty fish, walnuts, and flax seeds are great for omega-3s. Blueberries, strawberries, and dark chocolate are packed with flavonoids. Eggs, spinach, and fortified cereals are good for B vitamins. I love starting my day with scrambled eggs and a side of berries. It feels like a treat, but it's brain food. Third, stay hydrated. Keep that water bottle handy and aim for at least 8 glasses a day. If you struggle to drink enough, set a reminder on your phone or try flavored water with a splash of fruit juice. Finally, add some brain-healthy spices and herbs. Rosemary and sage have compounds that support memory. I like adding a sprig of rosemary to roasted vegetables or sipping sage tea in the evening. It's calming and good for the brain. My neighbor Karen was worried because she kept forgetting names and appointments. She started eating more salmon, snacking on blueberries instead of cookies, and drinking more water. A few months later, she told me she felt sharper and even started doing crossword puzzles again. She said, "It's like my brain got a tune-up." That's the kind of change we're aiming for. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss the next one. Stay well, stay inspired, and see you next time.